A flood stops play. This is Hurley in Berkshire, and the cricketing green, for the moment, is now part of the Thames. This is the first time Mike Walton has been back to the pavilion since the waters rose. What's your reaction seeing it like this?
Heartbroken yet again. We had this back in 2014 and took a lot of hard work and a lot of money to get it back up to shape, ready to start the season that year. We thought that was a once-in-a-lifetime event. Turns out we were wrong, because here we are again 10 years later.
And it's not just Hurley Cricket Ground that's flooded.
The club is down that road there.
Earlier, trying to reach the pavilion, all the surrounding roads were submerged.
Wow.
That's where the club entrance is, just down there.
And this is how the club should look.
What's going through your mind when you see it like this?
Horror, shock. It's just going to be a hell of a lot of work to get it all back ready for the start of the season. The only saving grace this time is about a month earlier than it was in 2014. We were about 1 week late starting the season.
So this is a record of the last flood in 2014?
Yeah.
A decade ago, the flood was such a historic event for the club, it kept an album as a reminder.
You can see the extent of it there.
The last time this place flooded, back in 2014, the insurance did pay out. But then they told the cricket club they wouldn't be able to get insured again.
After that flood, the insurers would no longer insure us against flood damage. So we are without insurance now.
Mike has set up a funding page to pay for the restoration. But these floods are putting the future of the club in doubt.
If this happens again, we can't sustain this sort of expense. We're not rich, we haven't got any rich benefactors, and if we have to keep shelling out money for stuff like this over and above the ordinary running cost of the club, we'll cease to exist.
The water levels are at last receding, and the hope is to get the pitch ready for the start of the cricket season by April. Martel, ITV News, Hurley in Berkshire.